Welcome back to another episode of Crusader Kings. This is our England House of Wessex, which is now the Empire of Britannia playthrough. We are Emperor Alfred of Britannia. We are 55 years of age. We are dying. We've got a crusade coming against us because we have a new religion, the risen orthodoxy. We are basically treading water because we're screwed here.
Well, that's great. That's just fucking great, man. Now what the fuck are we supposed to do?
I'd like to say nothing is messed up, nothing is done, nothing's all said and over, but if I'm really honest, then I am with this guy.
No, man, nothing is fucked here.
Nothing is fucked!
No, man.
The goddamn plane has crashed into the mountain!
We are all but done and dusted here. We've got a crusade from the Pope, 50-odd thousand men coming against what they're saying is 28,000. We haven't got 28,000 men. I don't know where they're going to come from. We are screwed, basically. This is it. We are finished, done and dusted. We've only just managed to scrape in and form this Empire of Britannia just before we are due to die. Just so our son would then inherit the Empire rather than having the whole thing fracture into God knows what. So, while I'm here, I've had to make a decision, and I've decided that we're going to switch back to Catholicism. The biggest mistake I've made in this campaign, and it's probably because of some of the things that I've chosen for the religion, is actually switching religion. It was my first time switching religion. I'm not an expert at this game at all, as you can probably tell if you've watched the last few episodes. If you haven't watched a few episodes, if you haven't watched the series so far, then you can go back and you can check that out from the very beginning. This is now episode 19. So I'll pop a link on the screen. There'll be a link in the description. There'll be a link in a pinned comment to take you back so you can watch through this series and watch me blunder my way through it, basically. But yeah, so we've got problems here, big problems, and we're going to switch back to Catholicism. It's the only way out of this. There's no other way out. We cannot win this
Game
fight.
over, man. It's game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
We cannot win. We are screwed. We are finished. We would have the whole country of England taken off us. So there's no other choice. If you think this is a big mistake, then pop it in the comments. Let me know that I'm doing it wrong. But I just cannot see how I'm going to get out of this otherwise. We are going to go back to Catholicism, and we're going to leave the orthodoxy of the risen Lord behind. We simply cannot compete with Catholicism. We can't do it. So, yeah, we're going to convert back. Our vassals will come with us. I don't think anybody's against it. Everybody will convert. So, it's got to be done. With my decision to convert to Catholicism, I arranged for a priest to come to my court and conduct the rites. With the fate of my immortal soul in question, as well as the souls of my subjects, I pray that I've made the right decision. Yes. Maybe it's another mistake. I've made lots of mistakes in this game, which I'll freely admit. You know, this kind of thing happens. I can take comfort in knowing that the majority of my realm stands united under God, a true Catholic realm. So we could get this guy to come to court. Let's check him out. Okay. Let's bring him in. Okay, so we're one over the domain limit. That's fine. We're just going to leave it as it is for now. The crusade's coming. We're going to donate a little bit of gold to that. I don't want to go on crusade. I don't want to risk my army in a crusade because there's going to be trouble. So we're going to send money there. There's going to be trouble here because our realm is going to have powerful kingdoms in it. So Wales and Ireland, you know, they are not going to be our friends, basically. So, yeah. We're going to try and sway the King of Scotland while we're still alive. Let's just see what happens. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to get started now. So it was a big decision to go back to Catholicism. Like I say, it could well be a mistake. I mean, we'll start converting the state here. So for some reason, Prince Andrew will now take over this holding. So not my son and heir. Why is that? Don't really get that. Actually, I don't get that at all. Does that mean we get this hellhole up here in the north? No. Patrick. That's interesting. I don't really know. I don't know why that is. So that'll go to him. I really don't get why. So we can't even send him to the church. Not sure why he's ambitious. He doesn't want to go to the church. But I don't really understand why he is in line. Why he's in line for that. Is it something to do with the partition rule? I mean, it must be, I guess. Churchy. And Patrick's getting that. So we're going to be left with not very much land for our son when he takes over. So, I mean, really, we're going to have to hold on to this money for now. I mean, we haven't got long. Less than a year, I would imagine. Let's wait and see. Let's see what happens. I mean, I really don't know. Being raided. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that be. So we will get Winchester. Not Salisbury. We will get Bath. I honestly don't know why. Why we won't get them. I guess it must be because of the way the partition's working. Yeah, let's get the goal off the head of faith. That will come in handy. So at least we're leaving a little bit of money behind for our son. Can we increase county control somewhere? That needs it. Let's work that on Leicestershire. Andrew Wessex gained 1 intrigue. We can feudalise Thurso, but I'm going to leave that for now. I don't want to spend money. Our daughter's come of age. Became a charismatic negotiator. Very nice. So, like I was saying, if you think I've made a big mistake by switching religions back here, I mean, that's fair enough if you do think that. I'm not entirely convinced on it either. Call to war. This dude. Just, I mean, we'll accept, but not sending troops to it. I'm kind of wondering if it is a mistake or if it's not a mistake. It's one of them things, you know, I never know if it's... I don't know. It's definitely possible I've made a mistake here. Without a doubt, it's possible. One of my prisoners died in the dungeon. Have we got any other prisoners? Yes, we have got lots of prisoners. Who's this guy? Torturer. Ooh, well, 18 prowess. Let's check him out. We can actually ransom him for 10. Yeah, you can go. This fella. Novice physician. Do we need a physician? I don't. Gain 60 stress because we're compassionate. Okay. I don't think we need a physician. Let's have a look. No, we've got a physician. Our daughter, she's also the antiquarian. Alright, he can just stay in the dungeon then. Who else have we got? High Chiefess someone or other. Can we ransom her? Nope. Well, we can, but we don't get anything. She can stay in the dungeon. Why not, eh? Why not keep her in the dungeon? And who's this? Another flagellant. Grey Eminence. Again, not really worth bothering with. We'll get her to convert. And renounce her claims. And she can go. So yeah, am I mistaken? Am I playing this wrong? Should I not have done this? I mean, it's open to debate, I guess. And I don't know. I feel like converting the religion especially the way I did it. I mean, like I say, it was the first time I've ever done it, so it was probably a mistake from my end, which, you know, is bound to happen. And it seems it has happened. I mean, we could not have survived the Crusade. It's as simple as that. We would have lost everything we'd fought for and battled with. I too cheer my knight, so again, 20 opinion. But actually, it doesn't really matter. We're nearly dead. Infirm, possessed. Pretty much done for, to be honest. Elective succession. Now, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go with that. I'm gonna leave that. I thought maybe we'll have a hunt and lose some stress, and maybe that would see us okay. But I'll spend the money. So where am I going with this playthrough? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I wanted to achieve Britannia, you know, which we've done, but there's still bits of Scotland that are not under our control. So that's obviously the next kind of aim that we're working for. He will not accept. My daughter-in-law, that's our daughter-in-law. She's our jester. My daughter-in-law's giving birth to a daughter. Okay, great. Yeah, his name after one of our ancestors. Nice. Just having a look around to see if we can offer vassalization to anybody else. But it seems not. Let's speed it up. Let's see where we're going. There was a commotion among the children today. Andrew, oh, he's my ward, yeah, Andrew, was attempting to preach among the fellow youngsters. Right, he's still part of the risen orthodoxy. He will get a zealot. I mean, okay, fine, whatever. Curse undone. So she died now, dungeons, and we lose a little bit of stress. Let's just check our son here. He's Catholic, that's fine. Grandson, he's part of the risen orthodoxy, so let's convert him. He will convert, yeah, that's fine. I think all of our main leaders are Catholic. Parnett, my daughter, has given birth to another daughter. Let's call her Agatha, yeah, fine, great. Lost our keeper of the swans, and we're still alive, which I'm surprised about. Prince Andrew has grown up, skilled tactician and a flexible leader. The son of our dynasty. Daughter even, is it? Yeah, giving birth to a daughter. It can be hard to keep on top of all this stuff. A diplomacy perk. Okay, cool. Opinion game from Saint Gift, 100%. That might be actually a decent one. If we've got time for a gift. Let's have a look at the King of Scotland. 1037, he would gain 100 opinion of us. Let's try that. And then let's see if we can vassalize him. We can't. He's at war, that's why. Oh. Okay. We just died. Okay, so we start at war for some reason. Oh, because we... Oh, it was a war, I think. Emperor Alfred I of Britannia has found peace in Christ's embrace at 58 years of age. He died from a seizure. A hollowed shell of his former self. He had long lost his wits by the time of his final passing. Emperor Alfred ascends the throne. Having mastered many skills, he's sure to be admired by his subjects. Well, let's have a look at Alfred II, Emperor Alfred II. We've got a 21 prowess, 10 learning, 11 intrigue, 13 stewardship, 20 martial, and 3 for diplomacy. We've only got 3 holdings. I mean, I don't understand that. What do we start with? Portsmouth, Winchester, and Bath. That's it. Why, oh why, do we not have that? Can we revoke his title? No, we can't. Not really. I don't understand why we only received 3, but that's the way of it. So we've got the Kingdom of Wales, which is under King Patrick. Yeah, King Patrick, but I think that's... What else have we brothers got here? Duchy of Hewicke? Prince Patrick. He has the Earldom of Surrey. So really, we've got to watch King Patrick. He's the one we've got to look out for. He owns... He has the Kingdom of Wales. So we can still only field 7,600 men. We've got 1,600 in the bank, though. Pending Crusade participation. I don't want to participate in the Crusade. We will go with the martial lifestyle, and we're going to go with authority, so we get some dread gain going. So we've been working down the stalwart leader here while it's been under the AI control. That's fine. Promising prospects. That's a good one. Let's see. I think it's all fine, really. Let's have a look at our son. He's 11. He hasn't got a guardian. Okay, so let's... we will be his guardian. You can transfer Prince Patrick of Surrey to Duke of Cornwall. Oh... I might do that in a moment. We're in line to inherit 5 titles, okay. Not endorsed by the Patriarch. Let's work on swaying him. So we can create the Kingdom of Ireland, the Kingdom of Frisia, and a couple of duchies here. But I'm going to leave that for now because... So we want him to become Catholic, I mean. Alright, let's fill up this. Chancellor. Yeah, fine. Marshal. He doesn't really like us very much. That's okay. That's okay. I think we're fine here. With the passing of my father, Emperor Alfred, the responsibility to lead the vast empire now falls upon my shoulders. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and run a hand through my hair. Oh, the things that I will accomplish. Well, let's see about that. Let's see what we can accomplish. Long live the Emperor. Okay. Let's go with military engineer. We've got military engineer, but we've got a powerful faction here. 2 powerful factions. My brother Prince Edward and my other brother Prince King Patrick, sorry, of Wales. So it's 2 pretty powerful enemies. So our brother started a new cadet branch of our family line. So let's have a look here. We've got 2 daughters. We're going to marry off one of the daughters for an alliance. The slightly older one. She's only 3, but let's get her betrothed. This would actually get us an alliance with the Kingdom of Alba, which could be handy. Although not if we want to go to war with them, so maybe let's leave that for the moment. But it would actually also place our family up there, so yeah. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Excellent. So, we're now allied with Alba. The guy hates us. That's okay. This alliance will also help protect us from the Kingdom of Wales. I've been called a war up there in Scotland. Yeah, we're not getting involved in that. Stabilisation is our game here. Dangerous faction. So Patrick of Wales wants to be emperor. We've got a few powerful factions going on. There are problems in the realm. Could go with serve the crown for some more natural dread. Let's see now. My brother-in-law has informed me of an obscure law in the Earldom of Cheshire that states none but the Emperor may be his protector. Well, that could be handy. So this guy's our brother-in-law. Doesn't like us very much. He's French. The law is clear. Alright, yeah, the law is clear. Where is Cheshire then? Cheshire is this one. Let's, he really hates us. Challenge him to a fight. Ooh. No, I don't think we'll fight him in a hand-to-hand combat. But we will... can we revoke that title? He will not accept. And he'll raise up in rebellion, but that's okay. That's fine. We will have that place. And we've got another hold in then, because we are really low on holds. Only 3. So we want more than 3. I'm going to move the rally point closer to Cheshire. There. And I'm going to slow things down, but start them up again. My son Alfred's likely to receive a good education. Yeah, cool. War declared. Oh, so yeah, he's declared war. Are these guys with him then? Kingdom of Wales. They've all come into this war, I think. Our commander's got 40 skill. I mean, that's pretty damn good. Duke Swithred Cuthbertson of Leinster. Okay, cool. So let's have a little look at this war. War against the tyranny of them. Yeah, so the King of Wales has come in there. And so is Duke Occitel of Kent. Alright. They want to raise up against their rightful emperor. We'll show them a thing or two. Looks like the Welsh are having their own problems here fighting against the Duchy of Powys. So that's more internal war. So we're going to take these out again bit by bit. Straight into a fight against Duke Wulfgar and his 1,000 men. No problem. The Kent army has been raised down here, and that is a little bit of a problem, but, you know, we'll get there. We'll get down with them. Let's see. If I split these in half, split off a new army. Let's just pause at the moment. So we're going to leave almost 2,000 men here, but mostly levies and a knight. Unless I maybe... yeah, we'll leave some pikemen as well. Okay. My daughter's just got married to this dude. We can't call eyes to the war, but I don't think we need that just now. Earl in jail. Trying to make sense of this war. It's hard to tell who's even on whose side here. Belongs to King Patrick of Wales. I will not be threatened. And here's another war. King Patrick's claim on the empire. Fine. We're already at war with King Patrick anyway, but this is okay. He's got allies. Okay, hang on. There's too much stuff going on here. The Isle of Man is under siege. Right. We're going to call our allies into this war. Okay, so we've got allies coming over. Where's that army from Kent gone? Seems to have just disappeared. We've got a good civil war happening here. Of course his army slipped away. Alfred keeps the trade generous. I'm happy with that. Another powerful faction. I mean, oh, the whole place has gone to hell. Jesus Christ, the whole thing is just falling to bits. Everything is damaged and broken and conquered. And what a shambles. Okay, so we finished this one of these wars. We gained 24 dread. We imprisoned the Duke. Okay, so be it. So that's one done. Seize the beautiful wooden warrior. Okay. Right. Now the other war, King Patrick's claim. My prisoner King Patrick has escaped my dungeons. Isle of Wight under siege. Empress is pregnant. Not entirely sure. So we can't actually revoke all of this from him, I think. Oh, maybe not. Well, we can certainly revoke Lancaster and Cheshire from him. So I guess we now hold too many. Do we hold too many duchies? I'm not too sure. No, I think we're okay. Chester's now ours, at least, so that's something. Next we'll go up here and we're going to deal with these armies, these rebel armies. As soon as we captured this place. Oh, and that's it for that war as well, apparently. So she's going to go. They're all going to leave the factions. So be it. I think that's some semblance of peace back in our army, in our lands here. let's just take a moment and take stock of the place. I mean, the whole place is just absolutely crazy. Yeah, so we now hold the Duchy of Lancaster and Wessex. That's obviously just the way the split worked before. As we lost lots of land, lots of titles, and that wasn't good. But it's okay now. We've got a new place up here, Chester, so we can start making some improvements. We'll improve the fields. I mean, we're going to make some plus money now as well. That's good. Realm will lose land. Where? How on earth can he be the? How can he be standing to inherit this? It's just, it's just bullshit. Like, how on earth is he the heir to the Kingdom of Wales? He's got sons. I mean, that guy, King Gargamel, has not got a right to inherit that place at all. And why? We should be able to get rid of him as well. In prison, he will not accept. Active tyranny. How is an active tyranny when he is a known criminal? Oh, I mean, already punished. Well, he's not. He's not already punished. I don't get it sometimes. I don't get it. We've got 14 prisoners. Who have we got here? If we execute, what do we get? So we can't just execute her. I think if you raise up in rebellion against the Emperor, you deserve to be executed. And we will do that. Execution. Duke Edmund. Again, I mean, could ransom him for 100, or we can take his head. Let's take his head. Prince Andrew. Our brother. Would become Kinslayer. Maybe we won't. He's going to renounce his claims. Yeah. Release him. Renounce your claims. A little girl. I don't even know who that is. 25, thanks. This dude, no. You rose in rebellion against me. You can stay in there. We're going to put him in the dungeon. Duke Ossetil, again, I mean, you raise up in rebellion against your emperor and you reap the whirlwind, my friend. Make me execute. We'll release him. Not entirely sure who she is. She might come in handy though. We'll get her to convert and recruit. Duchess Ebba of Frisia. Can't afford the ransom. Well, another earl in prison here. Risen Orthodoxy. He would pay us the 50. But instead, what's he got? He's the Earl of Huntingdon. He's got a couple of claims. We'll demand his conversion. Renounce his claims. I'm not bothered about renouncing his claims, actually. We'll just demand his conversion. The other guys, they can stay where they are. Okay, then. The realm's a mess. An absolute mess. And another daughter. Excellent. Our rival died in the dungeons. Farewell to him. We've discovered household soldiers. Excellent. We can raise 2 more men-at-arms regiments. So let's go for some armoured footmen. We'll build them up first and then we'll work on the next lot. I'm going to speed things up a little bit here. Well organised courts. Our wife doing a good job. My steward has accused my sister Dorothy of having an extramarital affair with my vassal Earl Oswulf. How could she defile the sanctity of her marriage? Oh, oh damn it, we're a sinner now as well. Our heir's come of age. Let's have a look at him. Alfred has come of age. His tuition is at an end. For the longest time, I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach Alfred the intricacies of warfare. I was naive. He's only developed a basic understanding of the subject. Oh, God. They grow up so fast. So he became a tough soldier and a military engineer. And he does not look like a very good character at all. Our wife's pregnant again. Increased control. Progress gains 20%. That's probably handy because we're always struggling with control in our counties. Okay, then. I feel like I'm at a place where I can leave it for this episode and go on to take stock of what's going on. Things are not stable. Things are not good. Things are not in a happy place. That's for sure. I don't understand this situation here. I don't understand why King Gargamel of Jerusalem is the heir to Wales. I honestly don't get that at all. I don't see how that's happened or why that's happened or why his son isn't in line to take over there. It's a bit strange. My brothers all pretty much don't like me very much. Gospatric's okay with us, but the rest of them not so much. The realm's fractured. We've got problems. We've changed back to Catholicism, and we're working on getting rid of Risen Orthodoxy in our lands, and it is going away. So we live to fight another day, but things are fractured. Things are not secure. I feel like it's probably going to take us probably another generation or two to get this whole mess under control. So that's what we're going to be working on in the next episode or two. We're going to get the place under control. We're going to try and basically have a stable empire on the go. But, I mean, how that's going to work, I really don't know. It's 1032 AD, and I am going to leave it here for now. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're not too disappointed if you've been following the series in how things have gone and how I had to change back then, backtrack, and go back to Catholicism. But, you know, you've got to do what you've got to do, and I feel like that was something I had to do. But, like I say, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you're new here, do subscribe and come back. There's regular content on this channel. I play a couple of games and looking to add a game or two more. It's kind of like I do 5, 6, sometimes even more videos per week, depending on how much time I've got, how much spare time I have from work, and so on and so forth. But yeah, so things are going quite well in the series. This is episode 19. We're going to head into episode 20. I had kind of thought that this might be the last one, but then I thought, well, it doesn't have to be the last one if we just move away from Catholicism, from our risen orthodoxy, and embrace Catholicism once again. And I feel it was probably the right call. You might feel differently. Let me know in the comments what you think. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having whatever it is you're doing. And I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra for now.